Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to find funding and you're focusing on EIN and you have a low credit score, these are the lenders that I would take a look at. The first one is Altline. Okay, so here's the thing about it with Altline. They are a invoice factoring type of company, meaning they look at your daily revenue of what's coming in, and then they decide how much of a loan they want to give you. Now, here's the thing about it. I want to be transparent. These lenders that I'm talking about, many of these lenders, they have higher interest rates than the normal, okay? But if you have bad credit, and you're needing funding and you're trying to focus just on EIN funding, then these are the lenders you want to take a look at. Okay, so the first one is alt lenders. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. Well, alt lenders, there's no minimum credit score. Okay, there's no minimum time in business. And there's also no minimum time, no minimum revenue as well. Okay, so that's the interesting thing about this. So, can a person that's driving for Uber, Lyft possibly qualify for something like this? Maybe so, okay? And so that being said, just keep in mind, these lenders that I'm talking about, they do have high interest rate, ridiculously high, all right? But I'm being transparent with you guys so that you know, all right? Now, the next lender we're talking about is Rapid Finance. Now, here's the thing about Rapid Finance, all right? You have to have bank statements. You have to have a driver's license. You have to have a business bank account. Now, the thing about it, they don't focus much on the credit, okay? It's not about the credit with them. It's all about the revenue of the business, all right? Now, for those of you that drive for like Uber, Lyft, and stuff like that, but you haven't structured your business, I'm telling you now, you're leaving money on the table, especially when hard times hit and you need to raise capital, or you're trying to get into a different opportunity, a different investment, and you need that capital and the banks don't want to work with you. At least these lenders will give you a chance, okay? Now, I'm not saying that the interest rates is the best, but at least they'll give you a chance. Now, that being said, as we look at this, Rapid Finance, the products that they offer a small business line, merchant cash advance, lines of credit, bridge loans, small business loans, invoice factoring, asset-based loans, commercial real estate. Now, if you guys are familiar with Rocket Mortgage, this is one of their subsidiaries, okay? So that you all know. Now, that being said, again, it's not about the credit score. They're mainly focused on the business. Now, one of the key things I would tell you about when I mentioned about bank statements, also for those of you are missing out because you don't have payroll set up in your business, so you don't have pay stubs. And that's the reason, like even like your traditional banks and things of that nature, they won't give you funding because you don't have actual documentation to show prove that you're actually making money yourself from the business. And that keeps you from getting funding as well. So if you need help with structuring your business, and I'll tell you something else, for those of you that are not operating as a structured business, if you click the link in the description, schedule a one-on-one consultation, we can help you structure the business. So by January 1st, that business will be 1 year old after you file your taxes. Okay, so that's the reason that you seriously should consider structuring a business so you can take advantage of these lenders that are willing to work with you, even though you may not have the best credit, okay, and EIN only. That being said, another lender we want to take a look at is Headway Capital. Okay, now here's the interesting thing about this with Headway Capital. Although they want you to be in business for at least a year, they're very flexible when it comes to other qualifiers. Now, one of the things I'm definitely going to point out is that even if you just wanted to see what they are willing to offer you, it won't impact your credit score. Also, just keep in mind in reference to no draw fee in these here states, meaning that they won't charge you a fee in Colorado, Georgia, Indiana, New Jersey, and Oklahoma. Now, here's their scale. Just to give you an example, say that you needed to borrow $25,000, and for 2 years, and you're paying monthly, you'll be paying $1,500, almost $1,600 a month for that type of loan. Again, like I said, when you have bad credit and you're focusing on your EIN, the operation of the business, you're definitely going to end up paying a lot more money. Now, in terms of their qualifications, each one of these here actually tells you what their qualifications are, okay? So that way you would know that, okay, this is what I need, and they may be able to help me, all right? When you open up your business checking account, you should open up a PayPal account. The reason is because if you open up a PayPal business account, then you can qualify for PayPal loans as well. Okay, PayPal business loans. Now, as you can see here, the minimum eligibility requirements for a PayPal business loan: at least 9 months in business, annual revenue of at least $33,000, which is basically you're not making a whole lot of money. That's less than $2,500 a month, right? And then you have a PayPal account with them. Now, the reason I tell you guys to do this, when we set your company up, we always encourage our clients to open up a PayPal business account. Then what you want to do, if you start generating revenue, make sure that that revenue, like if you're Uber, Lyft, or handyman, or construction person, or something like that, have the revenue, the people that are paying you, have that money going through your PayPal business account first, okay? And then transfer that money over to your bank account. The reason is because you're able to qualify for funding through PayPal, meeting these here criteria without focusing on your personal credit, okay? Now, this is not the only product that PayPal offers. To look at is their PayPal working capital. Now, the minimum requirements for this: your PayPal business account or Premier account, at least 90 days. Have it at least 90 days. Now, when you process at least $20,000 annually through PayPal sales, if you have a Premier account, $15,000 in annual PayPal sales, okay? And also through your PayPal business account. And you have to pay off any working capital loans that you took out previously, all right? Now, the reason that I'm telling you guys, stop sleeping on PayPal, because PayPal also offers a business credit card as well. Now, with their business credit card, the interesting thing about it, it does pull from a FICO 9 scoring system. Now, because it pulls from a FICO 9 scoring system, you can have your rental payments, you can have your utility payments, you can have your subscription payments like Hulu, Netflix, as well as adding authorized users to help build up your FICO 9 scoring to help you qualify for the credit cards. Now, with the PayPal business credit cards, they usually are pretty generous in terms of giving you double-digit numbers when it comes to their PayPal, all right? So that you know. Now, here's another lender. This lender is Giggle Finance, okay? Now, as you can see here, taxi, Uber, rideshare, they offer loans up to $5,000. Now, I know it's not a lot of money. However, the thing about this is no credit requirements, okay? No credit requirements. Again, they're looking at what's coming into the business bank account. Now, they want you to have been in business for at least 90 days, all right? Who qualifies for Giggle Finance? And so, as a matter of fact, you can see here all of the types of people that qualify, okay? Now, I know $5,000 is not a lot of money, but it does give you an opportunity to keep things going if you need to keep the lights on, right? How do I qualify? Giggle does not do any credit requirements. See that? Instead, we analyze your business bank statements to determine your business can afford, to determine what your business can afford. All right. Giggle is eligible to self-employed professionals and small business owners. We require at least 3 months in business. So now you see what I'm talking about? They are actually trying to work with people regardless of the credit. It ain't about the credit, it's about the business. This other lender is Fundue, Merchant Cash Advance. Now again, with Merchant Cash Advance, just keep in mind the rates are very high, but they give you up to $10,000, right? And so going from 5,000 up to 10,000, at least you have more working capital. All right. So you would apply, get approved, get funded. All right. Now I just want to show you this. It won't hurt your credit score. If you're looking for EIN lenders and stuff like that, these are the top lenders that you want to kind of take a look at. Now, here's another thing that I want to tell you guys, and this is very important. Back to the bank statements, back to the payroll and stuff like that. If you have those documents, there's plenty of lenders out there that's willing to work with you to give you access to funding. All right. Now, in terms of who qualifies, freelancers, small business contractors, seller, and franchisees, right? Minimum eligible requirements. Need to connect your Plaid bank account to see the revenue coming in. You have to have at least $1,500 and 3 months in business. All right? Just all transparency here. Now, this is a tier 4 lender. All of the lenders that I'm talking about, those are tier 4 lenders, meaning they're more focused on the operations of the business instead of the credit score. All right? Now, here's a lender. It's a tier 4, tier 3, tier 4. I would say that. The reason is because you have to have at least a 620 credit score for them, but it's DreamSpring. And they offer lines of credit. They offer loans as well, but I always tell people, whenever a company offers a loan versus a line of credit, go for the line of credit. That way you can apply for it once and use it over and over and over until that line of credit expires, right? So with this here power line of credit from DreamSpring, it's 24 months revolving line of credit up to $50,000, and it offers a fixed interest rate. Now, here's something that I'm going to tell you about this here so you'll be aware, you won't be sidetracked, that when you approve for this loan, they will report it on the personal side as well as the business side, okay? So just keep that in mind. So don't be surprised. Those other lenders, they won't report to the personal side at all. This here lender, it will report to the personal side. So just keep that in mind. This is BCUorg, Baxter Credit Union, okay? It's a credit union. It's a tier 3, all right? Now, the reason that I'm actually talking about them is because they are a TransUnion Vantage Score system. And I always tell you, with your Vantage Score system, when you go to Credit Karma to look at your TransUnion score, when you go to American Express to look at your TransUnion score, or Chase Go, those are Vantage scores. And again, like I said, just with your FICO 9 scores, with your Vantage scores, they actually can be boosted up with authorized users. If you don't know which authorized users to add, click the link in the description, schedule one-on-one consultation. They also can add utility bills as well as subscriptions and rental payments, because it is a Vantage 3 TransUnion score. And they offer business products as well, okay? So that's the good part about this, is that by this being a Vantage score, and in reference to the way you join, they have employment, they have community charter, they have family, and Life Money U. Life Money U is their organizations. You pay $5, a financial literacy organization. You pay $5, but they will waive that $5 to join, okay? Now, again, They offer business loans and business products as well. That's the reason you want to go here, because they are more flexible. They offer the business credit card, as you can see here, but they offer business lines of credit and business loans also. All right. Now, if you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.